Alright, how we doing, folks? Your boy Marcos 2205, the number after the name. I roll over here, man. Tight Tuesday. Close gameplays, games that come down the limit to the wire, to the wall. You know, not necessarily my best games, even though I will be posting them. Maybe next week I'm going to post what I arguably think is my best Black Ops 2 game. And my score wasn't great, and I don't even do that well in it or whatever, but like just the intensity that I had to bring to that game. It was by far the toughest game I ever played, and by far the most intense game. And for those reasons, I kind of qualified as my best game because it was crazy. But that's next Tuesday. This Tuesday, I'm going to talk a little LMG action. If you guys notice here on the channel, I've been running through some of these LMGs. I actually just wrapped it up late last night, I believe. I just wrapped up my last LMG challenge over here with the 48 Dredge, or the 38 Dredge, or the Dredge 38, or the Dresden 38, whatever the hell that thing's called. So I got a little authority over here now to speak about the LMGs. I feel comfortable enough laying it down, how it goes. Honestly, my favorite one is still the BRM, and I think I'm going to leave an LMG class on for certain circumstances, which I don't even know what they are yet, but they come in handy. But I had a lot of good games with the BRM. I felt really comfortable with the weapon. I thought it added enough punch to make it worthwhile, and I thought the bullets came quick enough to make it worthwhile, and I also thought that that I was able to kill people quick enough with it. And it was still kind of mobile. I mean, you know, it's not mobile because it's an LMG, but it's a fairly mobile for an LMG considering this game's game mechanics. So I still put the BRM on top. And although most people I speak to when they talk to me about LMGs, they say the Dredge or even the Dingo, which we're using in this case, are the best. I don't know. I didn't feel comfortable. I definitely feel comfortable with the Dredge. That was kind of a little skeptical on that one. The burst on that, I just couldn't quite get it. I had some good games with it, and I understand where it kind of packs a punch or whatever, but there's just the burst fire weapons in general with me don't really click. So even though I do well with them, but I just don't like them at all. So I'd probably go BRM, Dingo, and the Dingo to me, what I really like about the Dingo is just how quick this thing shoots, man. And unfortunately, you know, it kind of jumps up over there and, you know, spazzes out a little bit, even though I believe I don't have anything on it. I don't know. Maybe I have a quick draw on, and if anything, I don't think I actually have anything on it. But it kind of jumps up a little bit too quick, a little bit difficult to control over here. But I'm willing to take that because of the rapid fire ability that it has. I mean, this thing pumps out bullets quick. So hey, am I not gonna be able to maybe do long shots like I just did right there normally? Maybe. But I'm willing to take that when I can stand a chance, at least in up close gun battles. Even though the hard part about it is you really just don't want to be in close gun battles. I also felt that the headshots were pretty easy with the Dingo. I'm throwing the kinetic armor right here. I'm like, let's go, let's mega kill this, I forgot this was gonna happen. Actually, I'm so excited over here. This is the kind of stuff you could do with this. Throw the nade over there, get a two-piece with some biscuits. See this girl? I'm like, yo, y'all gotta die. And then I noticed, I was like, hold on, I must have killed a lot of people. And I ran down here. Unfortunately, there weren't any left because I wanted to get something more than the mega kill. Get hype. You know what? I'm gonna work on the channel trailer. I might throw that up on the channel trailer. Yeah, I'm actually gonna start working on a channel trailer maybe this week. Might have to throw that up there. I gotta remember that I put this in this video, man. The mega kill. Found myself a title. Let's go. So obviously I like the Dingo, right? There's no way I can say anything bad about it. I felt the headshots were a little bit good because when it does ricochet, when it does recoil, I felt like the recoil was going up. So I'm cool with that. I'm always cool with guns that recoil are going up. One of my favorite things about the Man of War is I feel that the recoil kind of goes up. I could work with you if your recoil goes up. And I slid over there, not necessarily because I really want to get out here and beat these people, but just because I thought I heard like a C4 thing go off. And I'm like, yo, that C4 sound, man, that is something that you want to keep an ear out for, man. It has saved me a lot of times when, I don't know what the hell just happened there, a little hiccup over there, just, I guess we both bumped into each other. That C4 sound has saved me a lot of times, because you're not really looking out for C4, man, and most people don't really use C4. So when you do it, when I do actually hear it, I'm kind of shocked. I'm like, oh, yeah. I throw this bad boy on, and honestly, this is probably the worst place to actually use the kinetic armor because I'm at a head glitch spot. So I mean, if you're gonna kill me, you're pretty much gonna head glitch me. Like there is no use for it. So be careful when you use the kinetic armor. It's not an easy ability to use, honestly. And I've had very poor success with it just because people just straight up shoot me. And that's it. And especially if you run into somebody when maybe your thing's under less than 50% and this guy claps you, he puts like 3 or 4 bullets behind you, you're screwed, man. Like, that's just that. And I thought I heard somebody over here, so I wasn't too sure. That's why I pushed back because I wanted to help out the team, you know, help out the squad, help out the crew. So, Dingo, rapid fire ability. Maybe it takes away a little bit from the long shot ability on it, but still overall, My second favorite LMG. After that, I will go with the 48 Dredge, or the 68 Dredge, or the Dredge Machine, or the Dredgeaholic, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's all normal names that we all use all the time. And I'm shooting. I'm like, oh no, I gotta reload. It's like, well, we're screwed. Let's pause the video, gotta go get a drink or something. One of the issues I had with the Gorgon and the Dredge as well is the reload, right? So there's that. The thing I like about the Dingo, there's 80 bullets in this sucker. 80 bullets. That's what I want to see about LMGs, man. I don't consider you an LMG unless you got somewhere between 60 to 100 or 120 bullets. Like, yo, you need to have a lot of bullets. That's your one leg advantage, right? That's why I was able to get that mega kill. Aside from, yeah, I got 2 of the kills with the nade, but even with imagine if those guys came up, maybe I'll be able to kill them because I got bullets in my gun to kill them. Whereas with with a SMG or with a shotgun or whatever other gun you want, you have to be limited in terms of that. Even though we see some SMGs that have 60, but those normally don't pack punches, right? You know, like the Weevil until it's reached above kind of wagon, I think it has like 50 bullets or 60, whatever it's got in it, whatever the clip size is for the Weevil. And this blue, I'm like, yo, my mofo trying to come over to me with a wrench or something, with a knife, yo, check that ish, B. Actually just got the sword in a supply drop the other day. I haven't used it yet. Not really honestly looking forward to using it, to tell you the truth. I don't really care. It looks cool, but I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to be about that life. Only using blade, not too interested in that. I'm okay with guns, and then it's just poor. It's very poor. They're firing all these suck, by the way. That is the one negative about them, and honestly why I probably wouldn't be able to use them, because in a game like this where battles take place so close together, I'm not gonna risk it not having the ability to hip fire at all. That to me is just not worth it. So the Dredge, I didn't like the burst fire ability, and honestly, I oftentimes would kind of forget that it even burst fire, because you fire so many bullets in it, you just think that thing's gonna be a steady stream, it's just gonna keep going, and then you're like, oh right, burst fire, oh god. Ugh. So you got to do a little more planning. And in general, you have to do a little more planning with the LMGs. I think the one key that I think most people miss when using with the LMGs, and I'm culprit of this as well. I mean, look at my gameplay right here. I'm not necessarily standing and not moving. I'm moving and everything, but oh, there goes my mouse. I guess I wasn't too interested in joining in the fun. All right, that's cool. Hey, that's, you know, we're all free spirits. We can all do whatever we want. But you want to slow your roll a little bit with the LMGs. You don't want to be running gun crazy mofo, just going down the map, YOLO, Rambo. You know, you can pull that off modestly with a shotgun, with a submachine gun, with an assault rifle. You get away with the LMG. That's a little bit tough. You know, the hipfire kind of stinks, and by the time you actually pull that thing up to aim at somebody, odds are they probably would have killed you if they're halfway decent. And hey, maybe you're running some lives where people ain't that decent. So you kind of want to find some spots where you can stand up. This is a pretty, for example, I think a really good spot right here for an LMG player. Kind of man this little area right here, make sure people don't come up, and, you know, kind of aim and try to keep them to a safe distance. But you also can't go too far because the recoil is kind of big on these things. So that's kind of my little tip right there for LMGs, which isn't anything crazy or innovative. It's just kind of how the weapon's supposed to work, right? And this guy just got me, and I'm like, you think I want that flame swatter with that kinetic arm? I could have used that a couple minutes ago. The Dredge I also had a pretty easy time getting the headshots with, so it's safe to do with the Dingo and BR. I had a fairly easy time getting them. I mean, you know, I had to play a substantial amount of games with them and blah, blah, blah. But pretty easy time getting them, and I also felt that the recoil tilted upward a little bit more than most guns. So I was kind of a big fan of that. And then lastly is the Gorgon, which I think I may have spoken about last week, and it's just, the Gorgon's just bad. Bad news. Now, I believe when it initially came out, it was a beast. I remember getting clapped by like 2 bullets, like it says, but now it's kind of been patched, and it's not good, man. It's honestly, it was one of those pain in the ass weapons, you know. The Haymaker, the Gorgon, even the Brecci, Brucey, shotgun. Those to me were kind of just not really feeling it. Not really feeling what you guys are bringing to the table right now. Hey, the XR2, to throw that in there. Those were guns that, so far through my Call of Duty experience, if they weren't in the game, I'd be all right with them. But, you know, for diversity purposes, let them stay in there and let us have some fun. Let me know what you guys think about the LMGs in this game, man. I enjoyed using the LMGs in this game more than in most Call of Duties because of the freedoms we have movement-wise. So it never felt as clunky to me or as limited to me as what I could do with using an LMG, whereas in other games I really felt like, you know, when you use an M60 like in Black Ops 1, you ain't moving, period. Like, there is no, like, movement that you're going to be doing. So, in that regard, I felt that we got a little bit more flexibility over there. Having said that, though, you know, it does feel like that. You all losing a lot of flexibility in terms of your movement abilities. I really noticed it once I got done with the camos and I played maybe like 2 or 3 more games that night and I threw on the Kuda. Yo, I felt like I was flying. Like I felt like the shackles had been removed from me. I was just doing things that I didn't even know were possible. And the next day I went back to use the Kuda and it was all kind of normal, right? Like I already forgot about that sensation. But that impact when you go from LMGs to regular guns again, whew, one of the happiest moments I ever had in Black Ops 3, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Your boy Marcos. Go Battery dancing over here. Really appreciate that. Tight Tuesday. Close gameplay. Deuces.